This video is going to be about how we find the volume of a cone, as this is something that some of you struggled with. So the first thing to remind you of is that you don't have to remember the formula for the volume of a cone because it's in your formula booklet. But the formula that you need to use is this one. Volume is 1/3 times pi times the radius squared times by the height. So in this specific example, I've got a height of 14 centimetres. And when you see the height, you need to think the perpendicular height. So that's the height that's at right angles through the base. So if it's the cone, it's the height that runs from the very top point down to the centre of the circle. So on this particular question, I've got the volume is 1/3 times pi times by the radius 8 squared times by the height of 14. So if I type that into my calculator, I'm going to get, and the way I'd do this actually, I would do pi times 8 squared times by 14, press equals on my calculator, and then divide that by 3. And that gives me an answer of 938.28900059. And in your exam, it's likely they'll ask you for an answer to 3 significant figures. So in that case, there's my first, second, third significant figure. So I'll use this number here to decide whether the 8 remains an 8 or goes up to a 9. Now because the 2 is below a 5, the 8 will remain as it is. So I get an answer of 938, and then the unit, because it's a volume, is in cubic units. So in this case, it's centimetres cubed. So the key things to remember here are that you do not need to remember the formula for the volume of a cone, and really it's just a case of substituting numbers into a formula. Can you now pause the video and try these 2 questions? So in question 1, you've got a perpendicular height of 20 metres and a radius of 5 metres, and in question 2, you have a perpendicular height of 34 centimetres and a diameter of 18 centimetres.